Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Duhamel Bentley and welcome to the Dufe channel. Guys, in this video, we have kind of an exciting reveal. It's my first time creating something like this. I feel beautiful and I feel like for the first time, I'm kind of impressed. All right. So, what we're going to be talking about today, guys, we're going to be talking about Morphe and its latest launch. We're talking about the 35D Morphe Bouquet, Desert Bouquet, not Morphe Bouquet. First and foremost, let's appreciate how beautiful this box is. The palette is the actual same design as the box. But oh my god, I feel like Morphe is getting really, really good with like kind of innovating and getting creative in a really subtle way, but like it's very tasteful and it works really well. Love it so much. Now, same thing, palette, pretty much I want to say regular, no mirror, which is pretty great. You know, I love a no mirror palette. And we have a 35 pan shadow. This is $26, you guys. The Desert Bouquet is gonna range from the kind of regular green tones, you know, more to like the more floral, desert inspired flowers. It's just really, really beautiful. It actually is one of my favorite Morphe palettes, and I'll tell you the reason why. It's because I feel like definitely, and I know I say this a lot, but I think this is a great palette for someone who loves neutrals but really wants to get into like really beautiful kind of tones. Really beautiful tones and kind of more daring aspects of it. To be honest with you, I went ham, honey. And pretty much all of the colors except for like the neutrals, which we know Morphe does and they do well. Girl, I only touched on the neutrals specifically when I needed to, but I really wanted to put to the test not only the different formulas in here, but I also wanted to put into the test how beautiful these products were going to work. And I must tell you, I personally think that they're really pigmented. I mean, Morphe formula typically is pretty good, but I think they're getting better. I absolutely love this palette, you guys. I want to say they have a good variety here, right? They have like a marbled, which is Agave My Heart, which is this one right here. It's a marbled. Let me swatch it for you. It's kind of like this really, really kind of beautiful iridescent type of tone. It's, you know, has like that iridescence into it. It's more metallic. I absolutely will say I loved these more metallic sheens in here. I feel like they had a lot of variations here. Really beautiful. For example, the Cacti I Love You. I'm gonna go ahead and swirl this guy in as well. Like, look at how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh. I think this is more of like those toppers, but like, look at how shiny and reflective that topper is. Like, it doesn't matter where I go. If I go more for like the green, which I think they were heavily inspired by the green. This is called Big Sagarro? I don't know what that is. If you know what a cigarro is, leave it in the link down below. And no, girl, I'm not saying cigarro. All right, so this is the green here. I mean, you can see how beautiful the tonality is in this palette. To be honest with you, I really, really did enjoy using this palette. I think you could create an array of things. You can mix and match whatever you feel like in the aspect of, you know, getting creative. Oh my God. And getting creative. I really do think they're doing a really good job with creating new palettes. Something that I found weird was that this palette was nowhere found in the Morphe website. I got this palette directly, or Felipe got me this palette for my birthday directly from Ulta. And I was surprised that they don't have it in Morphe whatsoever. Every time I look for this one, the 35D, all I see is the Sweet Oasis, which is, I guess, their most recent launch, but it's just weird to me. The 35 pan, it's nice, $26. I think it's a really good value. And I will say, guys, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the whole Morphe situation. I know with James Charles and them not dropping, I want to kind of give you my perspective of this. I don't want to sidetrack too much from the palette, but I want to be honest with you guys. as a content creator, it is a little stressful. It is very disappointing and very deceiving that Morphe, to us, to the public, and specifically to content creators, Morphe seems like a brand that is very obtainable. It's a brand that gives you hope that they will work with smaller content creators. And when I think like when James Charles' situation kind of blew up, right? When his palette first came out, oh my God, everybody went crazy. I think they went south. I think they stopped really wanting to interact with content creators. They wanted to go more for who brought them more money. I'm kind of confused as of why they keep picking people that don't inspire the community. I want to leave it to the comment and not being mean, but do you feel like the D'Amelio sisters, or I don't even know, I've never seen anything from them except for whenever they were in the James Charles sagas. Do you feel like the D'Amelio sisters, if that's even their last name, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, I don't know much about them, but do you feel like they're inspirational in the beauty community? Because I don't think that they're inspirational, and I don't necessarily understand the concept behind them. I think that for whatever reason they blew up out of nowhere, and they're bringing Morphe money, and that's what Morphe's behind now, and that's really disappointing because, like, to me, they're making bad decisions. Like, for example, when they strayed away from Jeffree Star. Personally, you guys know I love Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I personally admire Jeffree Star's up and coming story. I have grand admiration for anyone really who takes something and creates, this entire universe for themselves, and it's better for them. I'm extremely, extremely impressed with, people who come from nothing and they turn things into something that they love and that they believe in. And I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I love Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I think they're innovative. They're great. They're cool. Like, every single time they launch something, I'm just like, I need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so much fun. Whether you like Jeffree Star or you don't. I will say that I absolutely love Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And when Morphe dropped Jeffree, I was like, okay. I definitely understand why they wanted to disassociate themselves. I get the Laura Lee disassociation, with racism and things like that, which is so, so horrible. And I think that they didn't even think what they were saying and what they were doing. I thought they were just in the moment, and there's no excuse for this. You guys know I'm an advocate for anybody, specifically in these cases for African Americans or anybody of color, minorities. The Doofy channel is an advocate for these types of things. And when the whole James Charles situation blew up, I just don't understand why there's picks and choose. I don't understand, like, his palette's still going on. Nothing is being discounted. I mean, I wouldn't purchase it either way, but I just don't get it. I don't get what Morphe is doing. I think they're going in the right direction within creativity. I think they have a beautiful palette. Both of the last launches that they did were beautiful. They were really beautiful. I think that I love the concept, and I really, really love how beautiful this is. I don't necessarily know if they've done a floral print before like this. I mean, the color story and the quality of the overall tones, I absolutely love. I think you have a beautiful palette for every occasion here. But I just don't get it. I don't get it. And I want to challenge Morphe. I want to challenge all of these brands to really take a good hard look into what they're doing and how they're going to make longevity happen for their careers. I mean, I want to challenge these brands to take an accountability and take a look into smaller creators, like myself. I definitely think that the Doofy channel works really, really hard, you guys. We are 110% self-financed, and we're bringing to you guys a video every single day, if not every other day. It's quite impressive on my end to see how people that don't even know how to use a beauty blender, like the D'Amelio sisters. I know one of them, Charlie, or honestly, I don't know their names, was saying, oh, I don't even know how to use this. I was using it dry. And I was like, and you're a face for a makeup brand. Like, it's just embarrassing for content creators. It's just disheartening to know that we're working so hard, you guys. We are working so hard to push ourselves to be noticed. I can tell you how many times I've done Morphe Babe, Morphe Brushes, Morphe. I've done so many hashtags, and Morphe has never looked at one of my stories. And if you look at my Instagram, which is Duamel Bentley or the Dufay Official, I'll link them down below, honey. You're welcome to join. We absolutely love that. But I can't tell you how many times I've reached out, and I've never had a response back. And from the brands that I do get responses back, sometimes it's just like, thanks for sharing. Girl, weren't you starting at one point and another? Weren't you frustrated that a simple repost could have been made and it wasn't made? I've even asked companies, hey, are you able to repost me? It doesn't cost anything. I'm using your product and I'm using it in a really beautiful way. Could you repost? And they blatantly said no. I get it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But at the end of the day, you do appreciate my money, honey. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's your cup of tea, my money. So let's make sure that we challenge our companies to ensure that they're not, how can I say this? I don't want to sound unprofessional. I don't want to sound like me. But I want to bring up to you guys the question of, like, are we really inspired by the models that they're using? Like, sure, they're cute, they're cute girls, but I just don't understand. I want to challenge Morphe in particular, and amongst other brands, because we're obviously talking about Morphe and this beautiful palette, that I highly encourage you to get it. And I don't have a code with Morphe, and I'm not upset over that or anything like that. And again, this is a beautiful gift that I got, and I will cherish this. And I recommend this because it's just so beautiful. Like, you can see, you can get inspired just by looking at just the actual palette face. But I'm not going to lie to you guys, as a content creator, it's just really disheartening to see just a cookie cutter. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 2021. We ran through a pandemic. Like, it's time to celebrate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're skinny, whether you're white, black, yellow, doesn't matter. Like, let's celebrate everybody, because there's not just one spectrum. This is an issue also that I have with Anastasia Beverly Hills, is that Anastasia Beverly Hills, they just live in La La Land and they appreciate everybody's money. But, like, I'm just frustrated over the fact that, we're burning through fuel.
And it was very frustrating. I just wanted to oh my goodness, what a look you gave me, honey.
It's a makeup.
I just wanted to add really quickly. It's very sudden. Recently, I was reached out by a couple of companies out there, and they wanted to know if it was okay for them to repost our material. One of them was Handskin, which is very nice. It's the essence that I personally have loved, and they have been very nice. Another one has been Acure Skincare, and I'm very appreciative. We are very appreciative and thankful for the opportunities. Just by reposting somebody, it just gives you another insight, and obviously it helps us grow as an Instagram or on the YouTube channel or even on TikTok, whichever platform you may say. However, I reached out to a couple of them that I have followed and used over time. Just a quick example, Neutrogena. I reached out to Neutrogena to support and see if they were able to repost me, and they said no, they didn't. They were at the moment actually reposting other people. When I look at the people that they were reposting, these people have 10, 20,000, 60,000 followers. I don't know if it's that because they bought them or because they just follow them genuinely. I don't really know the reason behind it, and it's super sad for me to realize that really brands that I trust and I really love, and possibly I'm gonna separate those two different entities to make sense, because I am analyzing the product when I make a video or I purchase a product because of the quality, but not because of the company. However, it is very hurtful when I see people like a company like Neutrogena who have seen my potential, who have seen my work for over like the last 5 years now, and they just they're quick to say no, I can, you know. And I even asked them like, hey, is it okay if if you're not adding anyone on your stories, can you add me on your like Instagram post page? They said no, you're not one of the ambassadors. You need to be one of them, and we're currently not looking for anyone. And they are still at the moment still posting people who have like 50,000 people, and it's okay. I mean, I understand as a company they
It's
wanna
really not okay.
it's okay for me because I feel like I understand that as a company they just want to continue growing and they just want to have the business, but it is not okay for me as a growing influencers because not only does it hurt my feelings and my work, and it puts me in a very it can potentially put me in a very depressed mood. However, it is also realistic and it is the world that we're living in. People with no talent get the more opportunities a lot of the times. Whether it's because of they are thin, they are beautiful, younger, Caucasian, doesn't matter what it is, and just that's how I feel, and I think that that adds more to the topic that you were saying about Morphe, and you have been working for over a year nonstop with beautiful
Nonstop.
makeup looks, and you have continuously reached out to a lot of brands. A lot of brands just are quick to say I love you, they put you hard, but like Offer Cosmetics, like they never, they were first very friendly and talkative, but they really never give you a chance to grow. They never really give you that opportunity to repost.
Hmm.
However, they say, oh, keep using our hashtags, Offer
Like
Beauties,
it feels like they're using you,
to continue promoting their brand, but
but they don't want to take any accountability or ownership based on you being inspired. And I agree with what you're saying. It's hurtful for sure because, I mean, guys, think about it this way: you are working your ass off. It's literally 5 a.m., 5 in the morning, and I'm not getting paid for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for several reasons. I absolutely love this. I absolutely love being able to reach out to you guys. I love the interactions. I love exploring new products and bringing to you guys different things. But let's just be genuine and honest. When you're in a relationship, love isn't enough. If there's no respect in the relationship, if there isn't that 50-50, the relationship is just not going to work, right? So what do I mean by this? I want to challenge other brands. I want to challenge even you, the viewer, to support smaller influencers, to be aware of the fact that we're not just sitting here. I can speak on myself. I'm not just sitting here spending my mom's money, just like, like this is a potential career for me and for Felipe. When we do the skincare, when we do, the makeup, this is a career. This is something that we love. We love beauty. And we want to create a space for you guys to come in and enjoy and relax and have a good conversation, open your horizons, say, I like this look, or I don't, and comment it, be yourself in this space that we've created within the Dufay family. So you guys, I want to jump back into the palette because I don't want to stray too far from the conversation. I really do enjoy this palette. I think like the mattes are really, really lovely. Like one of the mattes that I really, really did enjoy, which this is called Rich Clay. Love, love, love how Rich Clay works. Like it's just such a nice, rich tone. Funny enough that that's the name. I love that they have a black. I love that they have different tones. They have cool tones, warm tones in here. Like in overall, if you still are supporting Morphe, if you want to get this for $26, guys, 35 pan, I definitely think that this is a really good palette. I think the Oasis and this one have been my favorites so far. I just want to open the conversation. You guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel. Help us keep on growing because trust us and believe us that we do not take it for granted, that we are working, as you can see here, at 5 in the morning to make sure that we bring the best content that we can for you. And of course, we're doing the best that we can. we're not just here to pity patty and like, oh, no. I just want to bring it to the conversation because I don't see creators talking about this. And I've never been the type of person to just sweep it underneath the rug. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reality of the case is that I understand that they want to grow, but just like they want to grow, they want to take the money but not help others grow. That's the way I see it, unfortunately, and it's just disappointing. I will say, um, as a professional, I will continue to bring you guys more content, and please let me know in the comment down below what type of content you would like to see. I'll be happy to do it. If you want to have me recreate this look on camera, I will do it. It's funny because I like to do my makeup standing up for some reason. I just like to look in the mirror, do my thing. I feel like in front of the camera, I feel like, weird doing it. So that's typically why I don't do my makeup on camera unless I'm doing like an in-depth review. But I wanted to bring to you guys several looks, touching different shadows on here. And if you guys, again, want to recreate anything, if you guys want to see anything in particular, leave it in the comment down below. And please, share the love, raise the question, because you just never know what difference you can make in somebody's life. Take care of yourself, girl, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye!